Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman. Now I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sit Down. We have left the office and we have returned home to the old Seaman cave. And as we get ready, I don't know why I never saw it before. That was totally unintentional too. I said Seaman cave, which, if you look at it the right way, is a play on Seaman and Man Cave, which I think would be the perfect actual name for this location. We've called it the lair. We've called it the studio. But the Seaman Cave, that's just, oh man, that's so good. I get a kick out of myself sometimes. Anyway, we are watching trailers, and now that we're home, the next trailer we're going to take a look at comes to us from Taika Waititi, and it's an interesting movie concept. I think part of the concept is extremely intriguing, which is a German boy in the World War II era having to confront his nationalist views because his mother is hiding a Jewish girl up in their attic. But it's a satire, and he has an imaginary friend who happens to be Adolf Hitler. Now, when you say Hitler satire, you're going to get mixed feelings from people. But the thing that I think you can grasp onto is it's not the real Hitler. It's Hitler embodying the inner thoughts of this kid as he goes through something that's rather interesting. So I'm really, really intrigued to see what we get here. So why don't you pull up a chair, man, take a seat. We're getting ready to take a look at the first official trailer for Jojo Rabbit. Now, like I said, man, this is a really interesting concept, and the movie is coming to us from Fox Searchlight, which is owned by Disney, which has a very, very particular audience and very particular, kind of movie that they make. And we've seen some other Fox Searchlight pictures kind of start getting pushed back and back and back. Now, the fact that this is up at TIFF, I think, is a positive thing. But the marketing, we've heard that Disney doesn't quite know how to market this movie, and I just hope that doesn't mean it gets squashed, because the thing I love about Fox Searchlight is they take risks like this, and sometimes it pays off. Like I said, some of the reviews up at TIFF have not been great, but some of them are saying this is a really, really excellent movie. And I think if Taika can find the right tone and the fact that it's not the real Hitler, he could be onto something that I think is really, really interesting from the standpoint of this young boy being played by Roman Griffin Davis, and around him is actually a massive cast. You have Taika Waititi, who's playing the Hitler character, but you also have Sam Rockwell, Scarlett Johansson, Rebel Wilson, Alfie Allen, Stephen Merchant, and I've looked at the teaser, and it's about 35 seconds or so. It's like just under a minute. And it made me laugh a couple times, but it didn't show me quite enough for me to go, all right, I definitely think this movie could work. But like I said, if there's anybody that I'm going to trust, it's Taika Waititi and a cast like this. So let's not waste any more time, man. Let's get our trusty little travel box up. All right, man, we are ready to get nice and small, so let's shrink it on down. We are tiny, and the trailer for Jojo Rabbit is down below. Like I said, I'm really intrigued, so let's see how much Taika can make me laugh and buy into this movie in 2 minutes and 17 seconds.
Here's Master Jojo. You're a top man. Prepare to leave the house.
Today you boys will be involved in such activities as 4 games, ambush techniques, and drawing stuff up.
I don't think I can do this.
Was? Of course you can. When I was your age, I had an imaginary friend. Got me in so much trouble.
Kids, it's time to burn some books.
You're growing up too fast. 10-year-olds shouldn't be celebrating war and talking politics.
Heil Hitler. I wish more of our young boys had your blind fanaticism.
Did you know Jews can read each other's minds? But how would you know if you saw one? They could look just like us. Hi. You know what I am? Say it. A Jew. Gesundheit.
Sheesh, that was intense.
What am I going to do?
No idea.
Got it! I will
Burn down
negotiate.
the house and blame Winston Churchill. or negotiate.
If I tell on you, you'll be in big trouble.
They'll never win. Love is the strongest thing in the world.
Your mother took me in. She's kind. She treats me like a person.
You two seem to be getting on well.
She doesn't seem like a bad person. I'm the enemy. You're not a Nazi, Jojo. You're a 10-year-old kid who likes dressing up in a funny uniform and wants to be part of a club. Yogi? Oh, God. Nothing makes sense anymore. Yeah, I know. It's definitely not a good time to be a Nazi.
Oh man, Taika's humor for me just always works, and I think the thing that's gonna make this movie work is Jojo and his mom and this young Jewish girl. That element of the story and having Scarlett Johansson, who is a German who aids Jewish people, I think is the thing that's going to be able to steer this movie away from humanizing Nazis or Hitler in and of itself. And like I said, the fact that Hitler is technically this boy's subconscious, I think is an interesting thing to play with. So for me, off of the full trailer, I'm more in on this movie than I was after just the teaser. Like I said, I trust Taika. This cast is amazing. And the story of Jojo, I'm really, really interested by. I think it's an intriguing thing if you can take this boy who's all in on his nationalism and have him meet this Jewish girl and find out that what the Nazis are doing is wrong. It's not human. If that's the way the movie goes, I think this thing could really, really work. The question is, what are you thinking? Like I said, people up at TIFF are kind of split right now. We've only seen, of course, 16 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. So it's too early, I think, for me to even just say, oh, that's what the movie is. So what are you thinking? You think this is something that could work? Do you think this is something that's not going to work? Also, what do you think as far as what Disney's going to do? Is this going to be something where Disney maybe pulls back, or are they going to trust their man Taika Waititi and roll this out? Obviously, they trusted him enough to allow this movie to go up to TIFF. And like I said, it's not a Disney movie. It's a Fox Searchlight movie, and it's branded that way. It has the Fox Searchlight banner right at the front. So I think that's the way people should be looking at it. But let me know your thoughts on that and if you think this is going to work or not. All of that goes down below. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the old C-Man, especially as we get ready to see if Jojo Rabbit works or not when the movie is released. I'll obviously definitely be watching and reviewing it. You want to follow along for all that and know when that happens? Go hit that subscribe button and then the little bell that follows right after so you can get alerts every time I make a new video. For the C-Man's Cinema Sit Down, I'm the C-Man, and I'm signing off. Peace! Well, if you aren't still here, looking for something else to check out that's C-Man related, why don't you check out a video like this guy or this guy? And if you really want to help the C-Man out in year 2, hit that subscribe button and come join the Cinema Sit Down squad, kids! You know what to do. See ya!